What's up, guys? You guys doing good? All right, man, this is awesome. So glad to have everyone out here. Thanks for the nice introduction, Mark. Man, brokers are better. We're here together. You guys excited for the day and the week? Yeah. All right, so let me go through a couple things. I got a presentation I put together. I've never done the presentation before. I got some new things I want to talk about. I got a big announcement I'm going to announce at the end of the presentation about a way to help everyone in this room do more loans. Everyone in this room grow their business, not only in 2020, 21, 22, 23. We're going to do some big things. But first, to talk a little bit about the presentation. The presentation is called the 10X Growth Mindset. And I want to just kind of level set. This is about building a long-term business. Anyone that's interested in being successful in 2019 and kind of getting out of this industry, this is not going to apply to you, okay? This is about growing long-term. And the never relax mentality, the 10X growth mindset. It doesn't mean you got to multiply your business by 10X to get some value out of this. What it means is you got to win. You got to want to win and grow. Whether grow means double your business, whether grow means do the same amount of business but spend more time with your family, whether grow means doing the same amount of business, have a better loan quality, better client service experience. It's just getting better every day is the concept. So 10X growth mindset, that's what we're going to talk about. I'm excited to go through a lot of these things. But first, before I get into some of the things, I'm going to go through six ways to think about different way of thinking about growing your business. But first, I want to talk about something here because I love seeing all these shirts. The Brokers Are Better shirts. Who's got a Brokers Are Better shirt on right now? I love it. So the Brokers Are Better movement. So I'm proud to be part of the team as in a supporter. I call it Team Broker. I love being part of it with you guys. But before we get going, Mark Summers, the president of AIME, does a fantastic job. Anthony Casa, the chairman of AIME, I don't know if many people or anyone has ever done more for the broker channel than that gentleman has done. I think he deserves the loudest round of applause of anyone. Give him a round of applause. And the mindset I have on this, on brokers are better. So a couple things. One thing I like to talk about is, the way I think about it is this. The best place for a consumer to get a mortgage is an independent mortgage company, an independent mortgage broker. That's not an opinion, that's a fact because you have options, because you take care of client service, because you care about the person. The best place for a consumer, we got to educate consumers and realtors that that's a fact. But also, the best place for a loan officer to work is an independent mortgage broker because you have options. If you're a retail lender, a retail loan officer, and your they worsen your pricing, you know what you do? You deal with it or you quit, right? If you're a loan officer and your underwriting turn times get backed up in retail, and you know what you do? You deal with it or you quit. You know what happens when my underwriting turn times back up? I get no loans, right? People just send loans elsewhere. You have the options. You can hold us accountable all the time. Brokers are better because you have options. You can control your client's experience and you can control your reputation at all times. So the brokers are better mentality is how we think about it. One thing I like to share about this is this. Beyond brokers are better, it's singular focus. I'm going to talk about a lot of things today. But one of the differentiators for you guys and for UWM is it's hard to be great at a lot of things. I try to be great at one. It's hard enough. We're a wholesale mortgage lender. We're all in with brokers. We have no retail. We have no insurance company. I have no title company. I got 4,500 people in their families that depend on me, and I depend on you. We're only going to win and survive if you guys thrive, and that's the same thing with you guys. You guys focus on one thing. You're not trying to sell credit cards. You're not trying to do boat loans. What you're trying to do is be the best mortgage originator for realtors and borrowers alike, and that's why brokers are better. Singular focus, dominate your role, and that's how we think about it. So make sure the mindset when we get going today is brokers are better, and it's for a variety of reasons, and a big part of it is singular focus, and what's best for consumers is best for all of us. Now, I'm going to jump into a couple things, a little bit of my past. So I got any Michigan State people, Michigan State basketball people? I got a couple of you guys, okay. So years ago, a long time ago, I'm not very good at basketball, but I used to be okay. And I was a walk-on on this team. The reason I bring up Michigan State basketball is because everything we do at UWM is about team. And basketball ties to it. I was a third-string point guard. My job was to be the best third-string point guard in the country. My job was to push the starting team. Everyone has a role. I have a role in the Brokers Are Better movement. You have a role. We all have a role together. And so I'm all about team. Everything we do at UWM is team, and I want you to think about your business focused on team. Team is everything in my world, and that's how we run UWM. How many people have been to UWM for Success Tracker training? Okay, good amount of you. And so when you're out there, you realize that we run it like Michigan State basketball. I got a chance to be on the national championship team. We went to 3 Final Fours, 3 Big Ten championships. We won the national championship. I got to see what it took to be the best in the country at what you did. And I learned a lot. And what I learned, the main thing is it's simple. You don't have to play for ISO for 4 years to figure this out. It's all about team. Everyone's got a role. Everyone's got to be the best version of themselves every single day. And so team is my background. Now, of all the slides I'm going to present, the next slide is the one I'm most passionate about because I'm part of Team Broker with you guys. And this slide, more important than UWM, more important than any of you guys, more important than me, is what we're all about. Helping us all make a difference and grow the broker channel. And so I want you to look at this slide. Brokers used to be 56% of the market. It went down to 10, 12, 14% in 2014. Brokers were always better for consumers. Now we're back at 20. We're going to go to 25, and then we're going to go to 40. And we're going to do this because we're best for consumers. We're best for loan officers. And my focus is this. I would rather us get to 40% market share by 2025 and have UWM go from $105 billion down to $50 billion. I'd rather us do less business for the greater good of all of us. Now, I don't believe that will happen. I think UWM will grow as well. But the mindset is this. It's all about team. It's about if you're winning, help the person next to you win. We're not alone. And because of what Anthony and Mark and these guys have created with AIME, we're all one team winning together. And so the broker channel growth, this is good. Someone says, why does it matter to me, Matt? I just want to keep doing my thing. A rising tide lifts all boats. The more consumers that realize that brokers are better, that means more people go to you. The more times realtors realize brokers are better, more opportunity for you. Maybe an extra meeting you get taken. Opportunity for all of us. So the broker channel growth is the game. It is the plan here going forward. And so I know Anthony has vision of 50% growth, and I think 50% again, I think we can get there. I'm trying to say, how do we double it in the next 5-6 years? And I believe we all are going to win when that happens. And so this is what I'm passionate about. Years ago, they all said brokers aren't going to make it, right? Anyone been recruited by a retail place that said brokers are going to die? Yeah, where are those guys at now, right? This is the game. We're going to win together as a team. Brokers are better. We're going to grow. We're going to grow the market share as a team together. And as we've grown at UWM, we're proud to be the #1 wholesale lender in the country. Okay? I look at these numbers. This is the first half of the year. When I started at UWM, we did $50 million. We had 12 people. We did $50 million in 2003. This year, we're going to finish over $105 billion of production. We're 34% market share, 10 times the #2 company, Caliber. We're not 10 times better than Caliber. These are great lenders on here. The difference is this. Brokers that partner with UWM have grown faster than the rest of the market. When you close a loan with UWM, maybe you get 2 referrals in the next 12 months rather than 1. And it's all about growth. And so we're focused on growing. I still look at this chart and say 65 out of 100 loans go somewhere else. And I got to get better every single day. And that's our mentality. And we're going to keep doing it together. Now, I'm going to jump into these 6 things. I know there's a little card on the tables that tell you about the 6 things. What I'd love you to do, because the goal of this whole presentation is not for you to hear these 6 things and then keep moving. The whole goal of this presentation is that when you walk out of here and you're back in your office Monday, you got 2 ideas, maybe 3, maybe one of them's from this presentation to change your business, to improve your business. If everybody in this room gets a little bit better today, we all win. It's all about the inches. And so I don't have any groundbreaking thing that's going to change your whole world. But I got 6 ways, 6 strategies, 6 philosophies that are different in how you grow your business. And so I'm going to talk about dominating the competition long term. I'm not interested in winning in 2019. We already all won. Everyone's winning together. How do we win in 2020, 22, 2025 as a team? So I'm going to go through a handful of things. And once again, hopefully you take 1 or 2 things out of it and improve your business in some ways. And this is not just for broker owners. This is for everyone. If you're an originator, whether you're a processor or an owner, you can take some of these strategies and implement and execute and hopefully build your business in some way. So I'm going to jump into it. First one, and these are, by the way, a lot of them might be unconventional, might be opposite of what you hear or think. So I'm going to give you my perspective because once again, this is what UWM's done to go from 12 people to 4,500 people in 16 years. And I think that this stuff will work whether you want to go from 2 people to 6, whether you want to go from 1 person to 1 person, but grow your business, whatever it may be, these strategies will hopefully help. So the first one is this. Money follows success, not the other way around. Too many people sit there and focus on, how can I make more money? I got to make money. Money's the, listen, you know what I find? When you're winning, when you're successful, you make a lot of money. Money follows success, not the other way around. So I have a large company. My CFO gets mad when I say it, but it's true. I look at the financials for about 10 minutes a month. It doesn't matter. You know why? Because I played the game. I know what the volume originations were. I know what our margins were. I know what our operations, I know what our repurchases look like. I know what our loan quality looked like. I know the game. I'm focused on winning. So think about your business. Real estate agents. Like, go get a new real estate agent. Go help them. Why don't you help out? How do you help them win? Help somebody else win. Help someone else succeed and grow. You'll be successful, and then you'll win long term. Money follows success, not the other way around. And so think about long-term domination. 2023. What are you doing to make sure you win then? Like, what's your play? Like if you're just focused on October, guess what? I'm gonna tell you something. You're gonna have a heck of a month. We're all gonna win. How do you win in 2023? What's the plan? Are you doing the right strategic things to make sure you're winning then? Because if not, you're going to lose. So I'm long-term focused. I have an advantage over my competitors. The same advantage you guys have. One of the big advantages of being a broker, you don't have a board of directors. You're not a public company. You don't have quarterly earnings you have to hit. Okay? Same thing with me. I own it. I don't have anyone. I'm just going to focus on winning. So I can make bad short-term decisions to win long-term. 2018, we did $41 billion last year. Grew 40% when the market went down. We didn't really win in 2018. The work happened in 2018, happened in 2015. We laid the foundation. So what are you doing today for the future? I'm going to show you a quick video. Anyone here heard of this company? It does online. Anyone heard of them? Amazon? Yeah? My wife uses Amazon way too much. Let me tell you something about Amazon. 1999, I got a video from 60 Minutes, Jeff Bezos. 1999, 20 years ago this year, 20 years ago. Watch this 1-minute video. What they're talking about, and I'm going to explain my perspective on this, but I want you to hear what they say and they talk about. And I want you to think about your business and think about money follows success, not the other way around. Watch this quick video and we'll talk about it.
And Wall Street isn't concerned that Amazon has never made a profit, not a dime. In fact, it lost $125 million last year. The company says it's investing for the future. Skeptics say it would have to sell every book being sold in the world today to justify its stock price.
I think my generation grew up with Sears.
And Amazon is worth 20% more than Sears is worth in market capitalization.
How do you view that phenomenon that Amazon today is worth more than Sears?
Investors are focused on the future. Amazon has growth potential that Sears doesn't.
A couple of geeks who sketched out some software could destroy Sears.
Right? You hear that? Sears, anyone been to Sears Roebuck lately? Okay. You know what Jeff Bezos was doing in 1999? He was winning. He was laying the foundation to dominate, right? He was figuring it out in books, and now he applied it to everything. He was out there dominating. Money follows success. Losing mentality is, oh, how much money did you make? Oh, did I make enough money? Like, that's the wrong way of thinking about it. And that's not how he thought. He was out there winning. Go out and win. Go out and land a new client. Go out and win a new realtor. And win, you'll make money. Money follows success, not the other way around. Now, one thing I hear about this, return on investment. So, I'm not a big fan of return on investment. I don't believe in it. How much I spent X millions of dollars, X thousands of dollars. What did I get for it? Wrong mentality. Make investments. Bet on yourself. Go and win. I'll give an example. I'll give you a couple examples. But one example real quick, return on investment. This will hit home for everyone. If anyone in this room, by show of hands, if I would have given you 3 more processors in April that were fully trained, how many people in this room would have closed more loans and had a better experience in the last 6 months? Pretty much everybody. So the investments at UWM, what we thought about is we had 100 too many underwriters. 120 underwriters, 5,000 underwriters, $500,000 a month, $6 million a year. Someone said last year when I had that many underwriters, you know what someone that was auditing, looking at our financials said? What are you going to do about the extra $6 million of excess waste with your underwriting costs? I said, that's an investment in the future. I'm betting on myself. We're going to go grow the business. And what happened this year, obviously, now you can make that $6 million back in a month, right? And then figure out your scale. Betting 2 more processors, 1 more processor. You know what you don't have to worry about? Never let sales get ahead of operations, because client experience is everything. Return on investment. Someone says to me, I already showed you show of hands who's been on Success Track. You know what my return on investment on Success Track is? I have no idea either. I have no idea. I don't care, because it feels good helping people get better, helping people improve, and I hope we get more business. But you know what? If I had a board, they'd be like, hope's not a strategy. And I say, but I feel good. I know I'm helping people. We're helping brokers. We're helping them grow their business. You know what happens when you leave Success Track from UWM? We help you come out there. We train you. We coach you. Give you all this stuff. You know how many loans you have to send us the next month? 0. You know how many loans you have to send us after that? 0. I have to earn those loans. There's no return on investment. I spent millions of dollars on it because I believe it's the right thing to do. And we end up winning. It's the winning play. It's not the financial play. Return on investment, the wrong way of thinking about a business. Go win, go grow, go succeed, go excel. You'll make money. One more point on this. Integrity always wins. A lot of times people do the wrong thing because they're chasing money. Okay? We as brokers, we do the right thing all the time. We don't have MSAs. We don't go out and spend money. We don't do things against the rules. You know what? Some of those other players are going to do things the wrong way. And you know what we're going to do about it? We're going to look down and do the right thing and continue to do the right thing for consumers and everyone alike. The integrity always wins. When integrity comes out to be a problem, the way I think about it is do what's right all the time, even when no one's looking. And that's what brokers do. We do the right thing. And if retail people, if other people do things the wrong way, someone wants to pay their LOs the wrong way, someone wants to do them the wrong way, you listen. I stay away from the fray, stay out above the fray, and do the right thing all the time. And that's what we think about, because people are chasing money when they're doing that. If you do the right thing long term, integrity, it feels good, and you end up winning long term. Integrity always wins. Do the right thing even when nobody's watching is how we think about that at UWM. Next big one, speed solves everything. Okay, so let's talk about this. Here's a quote for you, and this is what we run our business on. Don't let perfect get in the way of good. Okay? Too many people sit here and say, like, hey, we're gonna run, like, I gotta figure out exactly what our process is gonna be and exactly what I want it to be. What's this new technology? Like, you measure it 12 times and cut it once. At UWM, we look at it, we measure, cut. If it's wrong, I fix it, I change. Speed solves everything. You can fix everything. I make mistakes all the time. People ask me, what's your biggest mistake as a CEO? Not an arrogant answer. The answer is simple. I don't know. Not because I haven't made a million mistakes. It's because I make the mistake and I change it so fast that we're already back. We already got better. And so decide fast, change often. Okay? If you don't like change, you're not going to succeed in business. Because if you just keep doing you know who doesn't like change? Blockbuster Video didn't like change. Right? Toys R Us didn't like change. They didn't want to build the online marketplace. If you don't evolve, you don't change, you don't get better. And you know what? You don't have to know the answer. The way I look at it is like, I got all these ideas. If I get a little bit better, I win. I don't have to be perfect. Don't let perfect get in the way of good. Decide fast, change often is the mentality to win. Speed solves everything. When you make a mistake, fix it fast. I look at our underwriting turn time. So you guys know, our underwriting turn times, 2 days on new loans, 1 day on conditions, right? You guys know this. If we make mistakes all the time, we're going to close 40,000 loans this month, okay? 40,000 loans this month. We make a lot of mistakes. But you know what? When you call and our underwriter picks up every time and talks you through it, you don't really care because we fixed it right away. CR, you submit a CR, we solve it in 4 business hours or less. You're not happy, click no, we solve that. Like, if we're going to make mistakes, you're going to screw up. I'm going to screw up. But if I fix it fast and I change often, I'm okay. People that are paralyzed by not wanting to make change or not wanting to decide, you're going to lose. The benefit of you guys, you're nimble. You don't have 1,000 people. You can build your business by making the right decisions. We have 4,500 people. We change fast all the time. A lot of people say, well, we got to run it through this committee and this committee. Losing mentality. Speed solves everything. Go fast. And if you screw it up, fix it fast. That's the way we think about it. If you want to grow 10x, you want to grow 2x, you want to just win, you got to do it fast. One thing I'll talk about is client experience. So, speed, okay? I'm real big on changing. So I came out, you guys saw it January 8th. I said, hey, listen, guys, best partnership, UWM, best service, best technology. You got the best price now. Let's call it a day. Let's go dominate, right? April, May, rates kept dropping. You know what I realized? I said, wait, I got to change fast. Purchase season refi boom hasn't happened in a long time, but I've been through it before. And you know what that is? Client experience is everything. If I could keep the lowest rates in the country, and we'll go back to doing that soon, but we'll keep the lowest rates in the country. But the thing is, that's not the game right now. The game is your reputation. The game is that your clients have an amazing experience. The game is that you can win every single deal. No one comes back to you 2 years later like, I remember you did a great job. Your rate was really low. No. You ever go to come back, that steakhouse, they had a great price on the steak. No, it was an amazing experience. You remember the experience, the steak, the people you were with, the food was great, the service was fantastic. Client experience is everything. That's the game. The game is client experience. So I had to make a change fast. Like I said, we'll change back. We'll go back. I love that. That was fun for a while. We'll go back and do it because we can. And you know what? Because I want you guys to win. But that's not the game right now. Understanding that reputation management and client experience is everything. And there's been too many people, and I know I'm not going to have you raise your hands. Too many people have done something in the last 4 months where they chased a price, or they changed the situation, and they burned a relationship with a realtor. How about this? By a show of hands, or actually, I'll just ask you, how long does it take when you burn a relationship with a realtor, when you screw up and miss a closing date, how long does it take to get that relationship back? Yeah, never, right? Yeah, I got the same thing going. 3-4 years if you're lucky. And it's worse because you know what? They tell everyone in the office you suck too, right? That's the game. Close it in 19 days. Close it in 14 days. Close it in 9 days. Speed solves everything. Understand that this is a client experience game. All things in business are. You ever go to Best Buy and look at TVs, right? Does anyone go to the $99 42-inch, or do you look at $99, $129, $149, $199, $299? You probably don't go to the $299, but you probably look somewhere in the middle because you think the one that's too cheap isn't going to probably work, right? So the mentality is it's about the experience. What's the client experience? That's everything, and speed solves everything. When you do things fast, sense of urgency, yes, the mentality, you win long term. Number 3, this is the most empowering one of them all. Success is a choice. You get to decide. You want to win? You want to grow a business? Whatever you want to do, you get to decide. I believe this with everything in my book. No one has been successful without a lot of hard work and a positive attitude. We train and focus on work ethic and attitude. And let me say something about this. There's no one that's been successful. And by the way, I've done this speech or this talk before on this. You know what I get? Hey, Matt, what about Kim Kardashian? Right? There's a lot of attractive women that have rich fathers in LA that don't make $50 million a year. Started off as a closet organizer. Built her way up to be an administrative assistant for Paris Hilton. She worked her way up. You don't just get given anything. Work ethic and attitude drives everything. Now let me tell you something. Success is a choice. I compete with a lot of people, just like you do. The people we compete with are really the same people. The big guys, the Wells, the Chase, the Quicken, the Bank of America. That's the big guys. I'll tell you something. This year, we're going to do $105 billion at UWM. We're going to do more loans at UWM than Quicken Loans retail division, than Wells Fargo's retail division, than Bank of anybody's channel. The only company that's going to do a little bit more than us is Quicken Loans, including their retail and their wholesale. Okay? But they can enjoy it for this year because next year we're going to take them down. Yes. As a team together. We're going to do it together. And the one thing I'll say about that is this. But let me give them credit, give everyone credit. Those guys have more money than me. They grew up or they had more money. They have investors. And I'll tell you something about Quicken or the CEO of Chase. You know, they're smarter than me, okay? They have more money, they're smarter, but let me tell you something, they don't have more than you or me. We all get 24 hours. So the way I think about this, I want you guys to think about this, about success as a choice. We all get 24 hours a day, no matter who you are, no matter what you got going. You can't buy more. You can't be smart enough to get more. So how do you use your 24 hours? You want to win. Success is a choice. You just got to decide, I'm going to win. I've made a decision to outwork them. I've made a decision so my schedule, I'm very structured. Someone says, you own your own business. What do you do? I'm the most structured person you know. My day is this. I get in the office at 4 a.m. every day. I work from 4 a.m. to about 7 p.m. I get home around 7. I only live 10 minutes away. 7 to 9 with my kids, read them books, play sports with them, do whatever, eat dinner as a family. That's what I do every single night, 7 to 9. 9 to 9:30, I check my emails. 9:30 to 9:32, I say hello to my wife. Then I go to bed. This is business advice, not marriage advice, so we're on the same page. And I start again the next morning, okay? So the way I look at that is the other CEOs might get in at 7. I'm going to get it at 3. 4. That's 3 hours a day, 15 hours a week, 60 hours a month, 720 hours a year. They ain't 720 hours smarter than me. And if they are, well, 1,440, I'll get them next year, right? It took me 16 years to get to where I'm at. And so the mentality is, I'm not saying be crazy like me, but I'm saying you get 24 hours. Can you squeeze an extra hour out? Where's that hour going to come from? I sleep for 5-6 hours. Can you squeeze an extra hour out to build your business? If you want to be successful, success is a choice. Hey, I'm going to do an extra hour. I'm going to wake up an hour earlier. Now, I've sacrificed. I don't work out. I don't have any friends except for you guys. I don't watch TV. I don't know what Game of Thrones is. I don't know. And that doesn't mean I'm right. It just means I've made a decision to succeed. Success is a choice. Figure out how you can squeeze 30 minutes or an hour more of your life. Hey, we're only going to watch one TV show today. I'm going to get back on my email. Whatever it is for your life, I'm going to sleep 1 hour less. Some people want 8-9 hours. I say, hey, I can get it done in 5. Right? That's how I pick up my time because I'm not sacrificing time with my kids. Right? That's my kids and that's what so think about it. Success is a choice. You get 24 hours. What are you doing with it? I don't care how much money they have. They can't beat you in time. Time wins. 24 hours for everybody. Now, thinking about getting better and success is a choice. One thing I like to say, so you've heard the saying, practice till you get it right. Okay, at Michigan State, it wasn't practice till you get it right. It was practice till you can't not get it right. So think about your processes. I can't not get it right. I know it's a double negative, but I'm doing it for a reason. Can't not get it right. You can't not succeed. You got to figure out what's your process. Does your process do the same thing every single time? Does everyone answer the phone the exact same way in your business? Do you pick up every single call? Are you going through the repetition until you can't not get it right? Till you get it right every single time. Not till you get it right sometimes, every time. That every borrower that comes through your system has a great experience. That every borrower gets a phone call or a thank you after the fact. Every borrower gets a letter in the mail, or whatever it may be, whatever your business model is. Every realtor gets a cookie basket thanking them for the opportunity. Every single time. Consistency over and over till you can't not get it right. You got to do it. The repetition is the game. And so you got to keep practicing. Success is a choice. You get to decide. It's an empowering feeling. I love knowing that I get to choose every single day whether I'm going to win, whether I'm going to be successful. Success is a choice. Now, I'm a big goal person. Define success and win. Win is what's important now. So I'm going to give you a couple things. If you don't know where you're going, how are you going to get there? By a show of hands in this room, how many people have their goals, their company goals or their individual goals, written down on a piece of paper and posted in the office somewhere? Show of hands. It's pretty good. Okay? So here's how I think about it. The opportunity, just the fact of me writing down my goal, thinking about my goal, writing it down, and handing it to someone, 50% better chance that you hit your goals. You got to define it. Too many people say, hey, I'm going to I'm going to go try to win. What is success? Define success and win. And so, think about your goals. Someone says, I have a big goal. I want to close 100 loans a month. Do your work habits today align with your dreams of tomorrow? Do your work habits today align with your dreams of tomorrow? My dream is broker market share 40%. Are my work habits today aligned with my dreams of tomorrow? It's not like when we get there, I'll start working harder. No, you got to actually start doing it right now to be successful. And so set your goals, figure out what success looks like, and this is a simple action item for everyone today. If you don't have it done, go down there to this weekend and set your goals for the rest of this year. And then think about what 2020 looks like. Write it down. And every goal has to have a measurement. You can't say, I want to do more business. I want to say exactly what I want. I own a broker shop. I want to close 40 loans a month, every single month next year. I want 480 loans. I want to hire 5 new loan officers, so we have 10 instead of 5. And I want to do business with 42 new real estate agents in 2020. Boom, I wrote it down. Now, win. What's important now? Okay, if I want to hire 5 new LOs, I got to go get a recruiter. I got to start marketing to new people. I want to get 42 new realtors. Okay, I'm going to hire a loan officer assistant. They're going to call all day to realtors and set me appointments. Like, figure it out. But once you set the goal, and I'm going to give you an example of goals. You guys will know this goal. I set big goals at our company. A couple years ago, average time to close a loan in America was 43 days. UWM was 16 days, okay? Faster than everybody. Came out to my whole company. I said, guys, I want to go from 16 days to 12. They said, Matt, we're already so much faster than everyone. Like, does that even make sense? I said, I don't know, but we're going to try it, okay? We set 16 to 12. You know what we said? Win. What's important now? So you know what we did? We analyzed it. You know what we found? That the loans that had appraisal waivers closed on average 6.5 days faster than loans without them. I said, shoot, we want more appraisal waivers. So if you remember back in 2018, I get a whole marketing thing. I said, guys, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac do different things in their algorithm. Run Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, DUNLPA, on every single loan. We did a whole training thing. My A's talked about it. You know what happened? Nothing. Nobody did it. No one listens to me. It's good. It's like my house. So I said, guys, okay, wait a minute. Minimum client effort. We went back to the drawing board. We said, what if we can make it so you can click one button and it runs LP and DU at the exact same time and it pops up green, appraisal waivers, Michigan State green, that even my 8-year-old would say, pick that one, Daddy, right? So we built one-click AUS, right? You guys everyone here use one-click AUS? Right? Our appraisal waivers went from under 15% to almost 30%. Submission to CTC dropped a day, 1.1 days to be exact, just from that change. So we set a goal. Will I get to 12? I don't know. But I know we got better because I set a goal. If I went to set that goal, we would not have come out with one-click AUS. We would have not differentiated because of it. It all started from the goal. So set a goal, say win, and go after it. Now, big one here too is show people where they stand. Transparency creates accountability. I'm real big on showing people where they stand. You're number 1, you're number 10. You run your own shop, put up there on the wall the top 10, top 20. Every loan officer, update every day. When we were smaller at UWM, I used to update the board every single morning, and everyone would stand on me at 9 a.m. Eastern. I would update the board of where everyone's closings and submissions were, and you ranked everyone. And you say, but Matt, you know why people don't show the boards? And like if you run a business, email out where everyone stands, submissions and closings or applications and closings every single day. Rank them 1 through 10, 1 through 4, 1 through 30. You say, Matt, I don't want to do that. I don't want Jenny and Bill on the bottom to feel bad, right? What about Steve and Tom and Sarah on the top? I want them to feel good, don't I? So here's what we do. We show everyone where they stand. And then I take the negative of them on the bottom and turn it to a positive. So I go, I don't know the names I said, to Jenny and Steve on the bottom and say, hey, Jenny and Steve, you're on the bottom. Come here. What can I do to help you? Can I call one of your realtors? Can we look at your past clients? Let's look and see you. And all of a sudden I start investing in them. I just took the negative of them being on top, on the bottom, to a positive where they go home and tell their husband or wife, they're like, oh, the CEO or the owner is trying to help me grow. I throw them a lead. I try to help them grow. Next thing you know, they rise up. They pass Bill and Steve. And I'm like, Bill and Steve, you gonna let these two pass you like that? I gotta get you up. Next thing you know, everyone keeps growing and you build your business. Transparency creates accountability. Show people where they stand. Coach them in a positive way to get better every single day, and that's how you win. One other one on this is being a thumb pointer. So an old Michigan State basketball saying, we are thumb pointers, not finger pointers. So everyone got a LO that says, well, if the processor would have done this, I'd close more loans. If the leads were better, I'd do more. If the title company wouldn't screw up, if the lender wouldn't do this, instead of saying, maybe I did a poor job of telling the consumer the expectations. Maybe I took a bad application. Maybe I didn't do a good job. We are thumb pointers, not finger pointers. And so if you're trying to win, and I'll give you a Michigan State. This is my only Michigan State basketball story I'll give you. Tom Izzo calls timeout, 15 seconds left, 14 seconds left in the game. We're down by 1. He's the best in America. He knows what defense they're going to call against us. He draws up the play with millions of people on TV watching, 15,000 people at the game, draws it up in 30 seconds, perfect play. He gets our best shooter open from 15 feet. The kid jumps up, shoots, he misses. We lose the game. You go to the press conference, Coach Izzo, what happened? You think Coach Izzo was like, I'm the coach, I can't shoot, the kid missed the shot, what do you want me to do? No. Izzo says, you know what? I should have done a better job 2 plays before. I should have known they were running that backdoor play. I should have switched to zone defense. That's on me. You ask Mateen Cleaves, the point guard, he says, I turned the ball over 4 times in the first half. If I would have turned it over, we would have won the game. We wouldn't have been down by 1. Yes, Hudson, the power forward, he goes, I missed my free throws 2 possessions ago. If I wouldn't have missed the free throws, we would have been up by 1 and it wouldn't have mattered. Yes, the kid that missed the shot, you know what he says? If I would have come in last night and worked on my game instead of hanging out with my girlfriend, I would have made the shot. Everyone takes the blame and says, what could I have done better? You are not a victim. You set a goal, you can accomplish any goal you want. If you don't, you're accountable in a positive way. Thumb point, not finger point. I hate finger pointing. By the way, this stuff works at home too. Like I talk to my sons, like, oh, my teacher's not too nice to me. I go, well, maybe if you didn't blurt out every minute in the class, maybe you raise your hand, maybe you turn your homework in on time. You know, I tell my wife's a finger pointer for sure. I go, hey, Emily, why don't you, she goes, well, don't try that work shit with me, you know. So don't do it at home with your wife, but with the kids it works. But thumb point, not finger point, okay? So you're accountable, and it's a good feeling. I'm not a victim. Rates go up, I'm still growing. Rates go down, I'm gonna grow more. You control your own destiny. You set a goal, you say win, and it's on you, and it feels good. And if you miss it, you know what sucks about missing a goal? Nothing. It sucks to not set a goal. The only way to fail with goals is not setting them. You set a goal and you miss it. I miss goals all the time. It's all good with me. I don't mind missing a goal. I'm not okay with you not setting one. If you don't set goals, how do you know what success looks like? You got to define success and win. Next one, celebrate the little wins. And so, number 5. So hopefully we're through 4 of them. Hopefully you got one or some idea that will help you grow your business. Number 5 is celebrate the little wins. And so this is a tough one for people to understand. I just talked about goals. I'm going to tell you a story. I was a ref. Anybody here from Chicago, Illinois? All right, good. A couple of you. All right, so 2003, I moved to Chicago in 2004 as an outside AE for UWM. Yes, we used to have outside AEs. I was one of the 5. And my job was to sign a broker up, get loans from them, and that's how I made my money, right? Simple. Well, the problem is, it doesn't work. I used to go to 10, 12, 14 offices. And by the way, in Chicago, they all kicked me out of their office. Oh, we're all set. We don't need you who? UW, I'm a who? Kicked me out. I used to get down. Like, man, I'm not making any progress. I didn't get any loans closed today. I changed the mindset. Celebrate the little wins. I changed my mindset to when I go into this office, my goal is not to get them to sign the broker package and to submit me a loan. The goal is to get the person's name that makes the decision about the broker packages. So now I have smaller victories. I walked in, I met the receptionist. She said, oh, Rob's not here. He's the one that, good, I got it. I won today. I got Rob's name. He's the guy I'm going after next time, right? You got to think of the little wins. You can't always hit a grand slam every time. You get a realtor to call you back. You get a realtor to open your email. You get a customer to say one positive thing about you. It doesn't need to be you closed 31 loans this month and you made X dollars. Take the little wins, getting a little bit better every single day. And so positivity is everything. It's easy to be down about stuff. I got to, listen, this is what I think about my company. I got 100 issues. I think of them as opportunities. 100 issues. And if I told you about all 100 of them, you'd be like, man, that's a lot. You know what I choose to do? I choose to focus on the 500 awesome ones. The 500 awesome things going on. I'm going to work through those 100. But I think about the positivity of the 500 amazing things. I just was able to hire, 500 people in the last 2 months. I was able to make an impact. I was able to promote 81 people. Like, I feel about the positivity. Everyone got a friend that tells you the whole world sucks every time by show of hands? Everyone got one of those? Yes? You guys send it right to voicemail too? Yeah. I don't take their calls either. I don't want to be around negative people. Positivity is everything. If you're not positive, your people won't be positive. Rates go up. Be positive. Rates go down, you're positive. Talk to consumers in a positive way. You are the leader. Whether you own a company or LO or processor, you control your own destiny with positivity. Positivity might be the most important thing to be successful in life. Everyone's got to, it's all mindset. Mindset is the game. Positivity is everything. Here's a quick action item for everyone. Let me tell you something. Everyone can do this. We're going to get better as a whole industry right now. Recognition is key. One thing you can do, the first 30 seconds you walk in your office every single morning, take this as an action item. Send one email of gratitude or appreciation to one person every morning. It will take you 30 seconds and it will make the difference. A title company, thanks for doing a great job on that closing yesterday. We appreciate you. A lender, a processor, a realtor, an AE, another loan officer. Hey, John, I thought you did a great job. You're on top of the board. Keep up the great work. 30 seconds of your time. Recognition is everything. People like to be told they're doing a good job. I like hearing we're doing a good job. You like hearing you're doing a good job. Recognize people. This is a simple one. Celebrate the little things. You don't have to wait for them to close 31 loans and high five and celebrate. Hey, great job. I saw you got an underwriting approval in 2 days. Great job. Keep up the great work. Celebrate the little wins. Yeah, if you wait for the big ones, like think about this. When I had 12 people back in 2003, and I said, I want to be the #1 wholesale lender in America. I'd had a long wait to have any success, right? Took me 10 years, 11 years to get there. Instead, I celebrated getting from number 509 to the top 500 and being recognized, like people recognizing our company. Then I celebrated us getting a website, right? Like, you got to celebrate the little things. Recognition is key. You got to give people recognition, shout out people that do a great job, celebrate the little wins to be successful. Compete to win every time. So let's talk about this as well, understanding where we stand. It's a competition. It's a zero-sum game, guys. Here's how I think about it. You're competing every day. You got to compete to win. If you want to be 10x growth mindset, you want to have the never relax mentality, you got to compete. Compete means win every single time. Don't help your competition, help yourself, help your team. Who's your competition? The way I look at it is, you're not competing with each other. The competition is this. Whoever's your top 10 competitors in any MSA in America, you know what it is? There's not one broker in the top 10 in any MSA in America. You're not competing with each other. You're competing with Wells Fargo. You're competing with Quicken Loans. You're competing with Chase. In some of your markets, it might be Finance of America. In this market, it might be Academy. In this one, it might be Fairway Independent. This one might be Loan Depot. Whatever your area is, that's the competition. You got to know who your competition is and beat them. And the way I think about it is, who could be your competition? Could Keller Williams be? Yeah. State Farm wants to be your competition now, right? So you got to compete. This is the thing. If you play to win in October of 2019, you could ignore this section. If you want to be in this business in 2021 and 2023 and 2025, you got to know who you're competing with and you got to beat them. You can't help them because they don't need any help. They're already trying to put you out of business. Understand the mindset that you have to know who your competition is and win. We focus on this all the time in our business. We focus on Michigan State basketball. We focus on it everywhere. You got to know your competition. So, I actually have a good friend. I'll tell you a quick story. One of my best friends works at Keller Williams, realtor. 6 months ago, he calls me. He's like, hey, what's up, Matt? You haven't sent me like a referral in like 6 months. All's good? I'm like, yeah, things are great. Let's grab a drink. But I'm not sending you referrals because you work for Keller Williams. He goes, what does that mean? I go, you got Keller Mortgage, and they're trying to put brokers out of business. He goes, oh, I don't work with Keller Mortgage. I'm your boy, don't worry about that. I go, listen, I'm not putting one more dollar in that group's pocket because they're trying to put us all out of business. And yeah, it is true. And you know what's happened? I haven't sent him a lead. You know what he's doing? He's leaving Keller Williams to go join another real estate firm that doesn't support them. And you know what? That's an inch. Same thing, like, I love the guy too. I felt bad. But not bad enough that I want to put myself out of business. Not bad enough that I want to put my clients out of business. And so same thing, like State Farm. Like, my insurance isn't there anymore. Like, they're nice people. I like them. Quicken Loans, like, we know this game. You guys, so here's the thing. You guys know the Quicken Loans game. You know the Wells Fargo game. Like, these guys, smart people, they're trying to put you out of business. Right? So anyone in this room that works with Wells Fargo, or your bank account with Wells Fargo, or you send loans to Quicken Loans, like I'm telling you right now, change the mindset. The game is this, simple. I'd rather you focus on building long-term business than focusing on today with that. And so Wells Fargo, trying to put you out of business. Make sure you realize, and someone's like, oh, I'm a small guy, no one really pays attention. It's a competition. You put $1 in their pocket, they'll go put a big commercial out about how brokers are, don't know what they're doing, right? They badmouth whether that's what they're trying to do. And so anyone that works with, whether in Loan Depot, Quicken Loans, like, hey guys, I'm just telling you the facts. I don't care about UWM. I'd rather you send no loans to UWM and no loans to someone. Like one of my top clients, he says, hey, listen, Matt, I do 20 loans a month with you. I do 5 with Quicken Loans. I go, you understand? Like, I don't care about the 20, like, send those 5 somewhere else. You're hurting all these other brokers. You're hurting our channel. I told him, so what I told him? Yeah, well, yes, it's true. I told him, I go, listen, I'd rather you cut them off and cut UWM off. Cut me off too. It's not about UWM's growth. I'll take 20 less loans a month to make sure they don't have an opportunity to put you out of business. And that's the game, because I'm willing to sacrifice the better of all of us for us to win. And so know your competition, compete every single day, and focus on helping your team win, not your competition. And it doesn't mean they're bad people. Like my buddy at Keller Williams, he's a great guy. Just isn't getting any referrals from me while he works there because he's trying to hurt all of us. And it's not, like I said, it's the company philosophy, not the person. One other thing on this is evolve or die mindset. I want to put this in your head. The world is changing. Technology comes. What happens? More technology. All industries. Technology comes, you know what happens? Efficiencies. When efficiencies come, what happens? Costs go down. Right? So if costs go down, margins get compressed. I talked to a loan officer the other day, and I'm telling this story. He won't like it because I think he's here. He told me, Matt, I don't do a loan unless I make $5,000. I said, who do you think you are? Right? Sorry, he's here for sure. But he'll tell you the truth because I told him this. I go, are you crazy? $5,000? He said, so let me just put it in perspective. Let's think. I want you to think differently. So everyone open your mind out and change the way you've been thinking for 1 second. Just have an open mind. It's an evolve or die mindset, okay? If you don't want to evolve, you're going to lose. Here's the mindset. Back in 2010, the average broker comp before LO comp was 3 points. Average loan size was $200,000. That means you made $6,000 a loan. Back in 2010, you didn't have e-sign. You used to chase documents. You used to show up at people's houses. You have to do a lot more work for that $6,000. I would estimate 15 hours of work to close a loan back in 2010. 15 hours at $6,000, that's $400 an hour. Fast forward to today. Average loan size is $300,000. Average broker comp is 2 points. Still the same $6,000. But now you have e-sign. Now you have dockless. Now the average takes about 4 hours of a loan officer's time to close a loan. Talking to the borrower, and some of you are even more efficient than that. So now at 4 hours at $6,000, you're making $1,500 an hour, right? You're making a lot more per hour. I told him, I go, you have to change your mindset. Maybe it's going to be a point in 5 years, and the average loan size will be $400,000. You're going to make $4,000, and it only take you an hour per client. You've got to change the mindset. At UWM, we don't make any money on a loan. I make money on 40,000 of them added up. Evolve or die. If you think you're going to keep, oh man, I gotta, my focus is to always make my 2.75. And I'm not doubting that. That's good. Just have the mindset that things are going to change. And the people that make the most, the retail lenders that make 400 or 500 basis points, they're the first to go. They're the first to go. And that's what we're seeing with this movement happening to broker, because you know what? It's not always about the price, but it's about the experience. And if you can't compete from a price perspective, 405. So like I look at these retail lenders like they're dinosaurs. Like I'm watching an extinct creature walking in front of me, like they don't even know, right? And by the way, it was about to happen until March happened, and the strategy of hope came through again, and rates dropped for a lot of these guys, right? But I'm telling you right now, it's going to change. You have to have a different mindset. Don't think of it like I got to make my $5,000 on every deal. Think about like I got to make sure this client has an unbelievable experience so that this loan turns into babies, because he's going to give me 1 referral, 2 referrals, 3 referrals, and I'm going to grow my business exponentially. That's the game that we're all playing. You got to think about it differently. Now, I'm going to jump into a couple things real quick. One is brilliant ideas with UW. I'm going to route these. We are getting better every day. So I'm going to talk about this new thing we're going to roll out here in a minute. But first, I want to talk about a couple things that came from you guys. 6 ideas that I've rolled out in the last couple months, and one of them was a little longer ago. And so it's real quick. Communication preferences. This is a brilliant idea from a client. We just rolled out. Brokers say, hey, Matt, don't email me the fast break video. Text it to me. Now you can go in and set it. Text me that. Hey, by the way, Matt, I don't want your underwriter calling me when they clear conditions unless they add a condition. Set it that way. And I want you to text my processor when they add conditions and call me when they add conditions. Or hey, don't call me before 11 o'clock Eastern because I'm on the West Coast. And so set the preference from the time, right? We wanted to customize it. This is your idea to make things better. We're constantly improving. LO Partner Points. You guys know what LO Partner Points is? You guys accumulating some points? Simple stuff. Here, let me tell you, it's a trick, okay? It's a trick. I'm setting you up on this. That you go earn these points, and you get these cool things, whether you get an extension for free, or you get a fast pass, or you get an incentive on a loan, or you get a whatever it may be, lunch for your team. But the trick is, when you use those tools, you grow your business. When you're using our AVM, when you're using our waiver pre-check, when you're using these tools, you're going to grow your business. And so we're trying to incent people. So the concept is use these things, get some benefits, but at the same time, grow your business. Because if you grow, we got a chance. Next one, e-sign. We're coming out with a new e-sign system. Idea from a broker. How do you make it generate faster? Instead of 5 minutes, I can make it 1 minute. Hey, how do you make sure that LOX is, I can add my own docs into the system? Like we're constantly evolving. Smart fees. Dump the fees in there. I want less tolerances. And now, title company fees get flown right into our system so you don't have to manually enter them anymore, right? Hello videos. You guys see this hello video? I just rolled it out this week. When loan hits underwriting, a video goes out to your borrowers from you that basically says, here's what's going to happen. The underwriter at UWM is going through the loan. I'm going to ask you, don't open up the new credit cards. Don't do this. Don't do this. Here's how you do it. And by the way, if you got a referral, send it to me, and it has your name, your company. Exact rate. Everyone use exact rate? Okay, this is like the best thing. Let me give you a quick feedback. Don't ever sell a loan on the 8th again, right? Why would you sell it on the 8th? 3.875, I'm just going to sell 3.874. That means if they have to compete with me, someone else has to offer them 3.75, and they can't do that. 3.874 on a 19-day lock rather than 3.875 on a 30-day lock. Exact rate, changing the way you think about things. Now, the big announcement that we're going to go into. So we're making some changes. This announcement is going to be different than the other things we've done, but this is tied to everyone in this room, and I'm confident because I've got about 500 people on this pilot right now. I'm confident that this rollout, I'm confident this rollout is going to help every person in this room close more loans. And the game plan here is this. I want you to think about this. Where we're going with this is minimum client effort. I want to make it so you do less, but you grow. You be more successful. Think about One-Click AUS. I wanted to make it so easy that you just get more appraisal waivers. How do I make it so easy that you get more leads? How do I get it so easy that you close more loans? How do I help you dominate in your market? Okay? And so the concept behind what we're rolling out, and this is coming out a week from Wednesday, October 23rd, Brand 360 comes out. And so what Brand 360 is this, and I'm going to show you a quick video in a minute, but I want you to think about this. There's 3 huge parts of Brand 360. Brand 360 is simple. I want you to set it and forget it. I want you to dominate by growing your business without having to do more and more and more and more stuff. So we've tried it. So let me go through a couple things. We're taking it to a whole nother level. The first thing is called Client Connect inside there. Client Connect is this. Instead of when the borrower gets their credit pulled and I email you to call them, you know how many people call them? Nobody. No. Now most of you guys do sometimes, like 20%. You know what you do? Now I'm going to send an email directly to the borrower from you without you having to do anything and text you, hey, looks like Jenny just got her credit pulled, give her a call. And I'm going to text you with her phone number so you can just click on it and call her, right? Simple. We have a new thing called Equity Watch. That means I'm pulling an AVM behind the scenes every single month. And you said it, hey, I want to know when my borrower's equity hits 80 LTV. Same thing. Email the borrower, CC you on it, text you. Hey, John's LTV just dropped to 80. You can call him about the value of his house. You can maybe refinance him. Same thing with the rates. The rates dropped and it's customized based on the exact borrower situation. Investment property, that's all the LLPAs are built in it. That actually rolls out November 6th. It's a week or two later. But the concept is rates drop, you can set it and you can customize what it looks like. Not UWM colors. You have your own brand. You update your colors into the system, your own logo, your own system. It sets it for you. You don't have to do anything. And when you get the loans, you don't have to send them to UWM. Of course, we like them. But you don't have to send them to UWM. They're your clients. And you get to make your full comp, your regular deal. This is your clients. And so how do I connect you? We have another one coming out, Credit Watch. You close a loan with UWM, their credit was a 672. Set it up. Anytime their credit hits 720 in the next couple years, we notify you and them, hey, your credit's gotten better. Maybe it's time to look into a refinance. So we're going to let you guys know we're pulling credit in the background on a soft pull. All this stuff is done all for you, all as a partner on Client Connect. And it alerts the borrower directly from you. And if they respond to the email, you know who the email goes to? You. UWM's not in there. It's not powered by UWM. I don't want UWM anywhere because it's your client, your team. I'm not going to call from UWM. It's your team. So Client Connect is part of it. Second part of it, Brand Builder. Our marketing toolbox times 10. Put it on steroids. Think of it differently. Marketing toolbox times 10. And so think about this. Upload your logo. You're going to an open house. It's $287,000 purchase price. You can customize it and show them with all the compliance things in there set for you across the board. Colors. You want to create a video, customized. It does it instantly for you with your logo, your name, your company, all in the Brand Builder. Nothing about UWM. It's not a UWM thing. It's a you thing. It's a broker thing. This is going to be live as well. And then the last one. Marketing calendar. Who here uses the social media marketing calendar and posts every single, keep your hands up, and posts every single day? Yeah, all right, I got it. Yeah, minimum client effort. Here's what I'm going with. Set it and forget it. You go into our website one time. We say here, October 19th, here's 3 options. October 20th, here's 3 options. Go in there once a month. Pick it, which one you want. Set it. I want it to post to Instagram at 11 a.m. on that day, Twitter at 2 p.m., Facebook at 4 p.m., and then leave. And on October 19th at 11 a.m., it will post that exact post to Twitter, that exact post to Instagram, that exact post to Facebook. I'm giving you the tools that these big retail lenders give to their people only, and we're giving it to you guys for free as a partnership with UWM. All customized to what you want with your pictures, your colors, your text. It's all done for you compliantly and done right. October 23rd. I'm going to show you a quick 40-second video about this so you can get an idea of what it looks like. And I know I got about 500 people piloting it right now, and the feedback has been phenomenal. That this is going to help them grow their business. That they don't have to do, like everyone's going to do not more, 1 more loan a month, 2 more loans a month with these new tools. So watch this quick 30-second video. So this thing's, yeah, thank you. We spent a year on this, and this is all for you guys to build your business. This is not for you to send me more loans. This is for you to get more loans. In order for my 4,500 people and their families to survive and to win, I need you guys to thrive. I've got no other business. I don't have anything else. I have no insurance company, no title company, no retail division. The only way we win is when you win. So everything we focus on is to help you grow your business and succeed. And so I'm going to leave you with this. Because I know there's another great speakers, a lot of great speakers today that are coming up. It's exciting to be here, and part of this thing is this. We have T-shirts at our booth that say "Never Relax." On my national championship ring for Michigan State basketball, "Never Relax" is on the championship ring. This is the mindset, and I'm going to leave you with this. Where you are today, you can keep getting better. 10x growth mindset. I gave you a couple different ideas. What helped UWM grow from 12 to 4,500 people, from 50 million a year to $105 billion in a year. And the mindset is this. Wherever you are today, you can keep getting better. You can keep pushing. We're going to get better every day. UWM, if you liked using UWM in the last month, you're going to like using us a lot more in 6 months. If you didn't like using us 4 months ago, I promise you we're better today. The mindset is we're getting better every day. As soon as you do this, you relax, someone's coming for your business. As soon as you think that realtor always sends you your loans, someone else is going to get it. As soon as you take for granted or stop recognizing someone's going to get your business. The never relax mindset is this. We always can get better. We can always improve. We're on a team. Team Broker. I'm proud to be at AIME with you guys. I'm proud to be on Brokers Are Better and be part of this. What can you do if you say, hey, Matt, I'm all in? I know that I'm part of AIME and I want to do it. I know not to work with State Farm or Quicken Loans or Keller Williams. I don't do that. I know to help more What can you do more? Call 3 more people and tell them to join Anthony Costa's AIME. Call 2 more people and tell them, hey, I want Brokers Are Better. Join the Brokers Are Better Facebook. Take accountability. Action item for everyone is call 3 people and tell them about this event. Tell them what Anthony and AIME is doing. Tell them to join the Brokers Are Better Facebook page. You guys collaborate. Tell them about what's going on in the industry. Make sure they're thinking 2023 domination and not 2019 paycheck. We're going to win. You guys have already won, and we're going to win together as a team. I'm proud to be part of Team Broker with you guys. I appreciate every single one of you, and I can't wait to dominate for 5, 10, 15 more years together as a team. Have a great day, guys.